I would like some coffee.
Juicy, golden chocolate.
Water.
I did that. Oh, you guys are on, you know. You guys are live.
Check 1, 2. You know how we do. You know professional. So Lioness, you gotta do it.
You know how I do it after loud.
Yeah, my TJ, you set this thing off. I'm gonna wear the prayer along with 1. 1, 2, 1, 2. We want to welcome you all to the Bio Movement Platinum team here. Bio Movement Music Seminar happening Saturday, February 5th, Pelican Bay Conference Center. Tomorrow. I said that, Saturday.
I know, but that's like tomorrow.
Tomorrow. We want to introduce the persons here on our panel, the organizers of Bio Movement.
To my right.
So we do like one of the Lioness, locally in Freeport. Thanks for coming out to support Bio Movement. We have something like this on our island, especially in the city of Freeport. Everything doesn't have to always go to Nassau. You can come here sometime.
Thank you.
Wonderful. I'm PJ Douglas Fans from the DS3 Entertainment Group out of Nassau. Excited to be here as well. Oh, girl. What's up, y'all? It's Tada, and of course, I'm repping alongside the Lioness and the dynamic dream team who are presenting Bio Movement. Lioness, I have to plug this, was a part of the Music Momentum Summit. She was one of our registrants, and she was like, oh, I gotta come to Nassau. And I knew it was the last sort of thing we put together, but this is going to be like the pinnacle of all music conferences and set the bar really high in terms of the lineup that we have. We have Rock City that's coming in, and for those of you who don't know, Rock City are one of the premier songwriting duos, I would say, in America, in urban music. They've done stuff with Akon. They've written for everybody, Carrie Hilton. I think they even did a joint with Alex Christie. Shout out to Alex Christie, new Interscope record recording artist. Who's like to was taking it to the world, y'all. So I hope that y'all stay tuned and everybody that gets a chance to virtually register to attend Bio Movement. Don't hesitate at all. Shout out to my team, Mike Daddy, Wisdom, Timbo, and all the crew. Shout out to Missy Elliott. Follow me on Twitter, so y'all should follow me too, at Tada. But it's all about the Bahamas right now, and I feel like the Bahamas is about to be the next big music hub in urban music and beyond that. Just like Barbados had their hype with Rihanna and Chantel and all this stuff. So remember the area code 242, remember the Bahamas, and it's all about Bio Movement. To my left is Scharad L, the brand. Take it over, baby.
Thanks a lot. So I'm here with the lovely ladies of the Bio Movement stream team. Myself, Scharad L from Scharad L Photography, and also representing Southeast Online Magazine. Happy to be here, happy that you guys are here. We're happy to be in Freeport, ready to get this groundbreaking, trend-setting seminar, music, entertainment, art conference off the ground. So, thank you very much.
So we want to give you a little bit of information about Bio Movement, what's going to be happening. The basis of Bio Movement, we're talking about 6 topics. Those topics are creating a brand, digital distribution, the business of music, speaking with the press, international performances and bookings, and what is new media. Those are the 6 topics. We have some wonderful panelists that will be attending in person as well as virtually, and it's a great opportunity if you aren't able to make it here to the Bahamas to register online and attend virtually, view everything, participate, ask questions all from the comfort of your laptop, computer, studio, living room, bedroom, wherever.
I want to give you a little bit of information about our panelists. We have DJ Aries. He's one of the spokespersons of the Rockaware I Will Not Lose line. He's a traveling DJ with repeat performances on MTV and BET, mixtape DJ and music marketing guru. He is the CEO of Hood Heart DJs, and he knows the power of a digital footprint and how to gain support via digital means. We have Art City, the band, wonderful, from St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. They are recording artists, songwriters with credits including Akon, Usher, Rihanna, Sean Kingston, the Pussycat Dolls, and Ashley Simpson. We've got DigiWax, one of our sponsors. Corey Lulin, CL, the owner of DigiWax, will be in the house. He is formerly the National Director of Urban Promotions for Elektra Entertainment Group with 15 years of experience in the music business. We've got DIRadioCast New Media Network, which is headed by Bahamian-born Africa Allah, and the network acts as a platform to support independent content producers, urban artists, and small businesses, currently servicing a global market at www.DIRadioCast.com. We've got Donnie D. Scantleberry. He is a producer, musician, songwriter, and founder of State of Emergency, which is a music and extreme lifestyle allegiance dedicated to producing R&B, pop, hip-hop, and rock music. He is a partner in the DS3 Entertainment Group, and we have a new record out on State of Emergency, Laurent Brandt, Get It That Like a Rose. That's amazing, just came out. So that's wonderful. We've got entertainment attorney Roxelle Richards out of Houston. She is a music and entertainment attorney of the firm Roxelle Richards and Associates. She represents Deep Distribution, which has Scarface, Vanity Fresh, those inks of major independent deals, and she has offices in Houston and LA. She's part of the Grammy Board and a member of the National Association of Recording Industry Professionals. All right, we've got Alan Gordon from Sony Red Music Distribution, part of the dynamic duo Harlan Pepper and AG3. He is a producer, DJ, and he has some of the best-selling house and dance remixes out there for artists like Beyonce, Sean Kingston, Maxwell, Lady Gaga, 3 6 Mafia, Mary Mary, and they are up, hopefully, we're talking Grammy Talk, for their remix of a Mary Mary gospel joint in house, which is amazing, I think, and just a demonstration of what remixes and going digital can do. We have Wellington Gray, who is from On Demand VIP Tour and Transportation Services out of Atlanta, and they provide celebrity concierge services, tour management, and transportation in LA, Vegas, Miami, New York, and other metropolitan cities. He has clients like Floyd Money Mayweather, LeBron James, Mary J. Blige, Lil Wayne, DJ Khaled, and Kim Kardashian. We've got Terry Gresham of Freeport 7 Consulting Group. He is a singer, songwriter, producer, and principal consultant devoted to creating successful solutions for professionals in music, film, TV, literature, entertainment, and nonprofit consulting. He's also the administrative director of Modern Recording and Engineering and Production Program at the Atlanta Institute of Music. We've got Jennifer Cho of Gen Cho LLC, who has extensive experience in artist development, distribution, and management, as well as licensing for web, cable, DVD, and radio, and she's inked deals with powerhouses like Best Buy, Target, and Walmart. She's also one of the creators of the Smack DVD CD series, which sold over 750,000 units as its digital independent project, and former president of Koch Records. So she is just going to be an amazing accessory to talking about getting your content out there digitally and making it successful. There are now a series of 12 in the Smack DVD. So also, those are some of the people that we have highlighting as our international panelists that are going to be both attending, whether it's virtually or in person here, coming all the way here to Freeport.
And you have the team that actually put this on, and I know Lioness didn't really get into what she does, but I'm going to read or freestyle and kind of sit through the team's bios. The Lioness, at Lioness on Twitter. The Lioness was the first female mixed DJ out of the Bahamas to tour internationally, performing all over the world, completing a degree in audio engineering and production at SAE Institute in Miami. Lioness has interned with some of the best engineers in the music industry in LA, California, such as Bobby Brooks, Stevie Wonder. He's a mix engineer that works with Stevie Wonder, Rick James, Tina Marie, the late Tina Marie, rest in peace, and also freelance engineer for the late Michael Jackson. So that guy was your mentor. Tell us about that a bit, because I mean, we read these bios, but we don't really understand what it means for real, for real.
Well, when I was in LA, I interned with Bobby Brooks for about a year at his personal studio. So that was an awesome opportunity for me. I got a chance to actually do sessions at Jermaine Jackson's house, his personal studio at home. So it was a really cool experience. We used to attend sessions in Hollywood. We did sessions with Scott Storch, Kamani Marley, Lacey Gray, Mario, John Legend. So it was a very educational experience for me at that time. And I came back home to the Bahamas now to spread that knowledge locally with the Hemet artists. Over there, I got the knowledge, and I came back here to empower him in the Bahamas. You know?
Pretty cool. This is now our relation with Tada, by the way. So that's pretty amazing. We also have Africa Allah, who's not on the panel at this moment, but I'll give you a bit about her. She hosted Playback Open Mic under the management of TAB Entertainment from 99 to 2000, and she was the co-host of Fat Saturdays with DJ Reality from 100 Jams, we all know and love him. In Nassau from 2001 to 2003, she also co-hosted the 2002 Mecca Entertainment Teen Scene with Giles Wells. All these prominent Bahamian people. I'm going to ask Africa to take the mic because she doesn't come with them or whatever you want to do, so we can have a little chat with her and see what she's been up to. 2004, she co-founded DIRadioCast, which is really Distinctive Impression MMG LLC, and she also started DIRadioCast New Media Network in 2006. The Haven National Africa Allah is dedicated to serving the needs of the people through the media and new media innovation. Africa Allah, start off with your slogan. What's Africa Allah all about right now?
Yes. This is Africa Allah, DIRadioCast.com, rolling your ear hole. I does it when I do it. Y'all log on to DIRadioCast every Wednesday to check me out with the new show, Ear Check. Ear Check basically highlights world artists, global artists, as well as new and independent artists. We do a raw deal. The raw deal is like a listening lounge type thing where we listen to the song. We give it about, a minute and kind of critique what's going on.
So all the new artists out there who want to get their material popping and get that insight and feedback, check out DIRadioCast.com, and Wednesdays are the days.
Yes, Wednesday. Every Wednesday at starting at 12 midnight to 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and that is on demand. So anytime you turn on the computer, we're there, all in your ear hole, you see.
Africa Allah, y'all. Another one of the 7 dream team members. We have GAMface. I don't see any. Is he here? GAMface, you can grab a mic so we can talk to you quickly. Scharad, tell us a little bit about what you've been up to outside of being the brand Scharad L. He actually designed my first album, F5, the first mainstream album in 2006, and then he did this one, the latest one, I'm That Girl, in 2009. So, what you been up to?
Well, I'm going to attempt to hold the microphone properly.
Perfect.
So not taught me how to hold a microphone. So I usually hold it like I'm rapping, Well, basically what I've been up to over the past, let's say 6 months, is obviously trying to improve on my brand, which is one of the topics that I'll be speaking on, creating brand marketing with regards to photography. I have been promoting and pushing even more my online magazine, which I co-founded with Nick Barnes, which is called Style Bean Magazine. Check us out, stylebeanmagazine.com, at Style Bean on Twitter. What we do is we feature local talent in the art, fashion, and entertainment industry, as well as business. Anybody under 40. And what we do is we promote them and we highlight them and we kind of give a personal interview with really, really good photography and we showcase them and we try to promote the younger generation a little bit more. My brand, ScharadL.com, I'm a photographer, graphic designer by nature, by profession, by career, by everything. So what I've been doing is promoting and improving and trying to give more people access to showcase my work. I really don't do anything much other than that. My main thing for a living is just promoting my brand, creating a better brand, improving on the brand that I have already, trying to do new things, come up with innovative ideas, try to spearhead or be one of the spearheads for photography as an art, as an industry within the Bahamas. And over the last 2 years or so, it's really taken off, especially with the younger generation. People are starting to see it as a career as opposed to a traditional job, for Bahamians. So my brand has really been, I think, influential in some ways in trying to show people how to take it seriously as an art, as a science, as a form of entertainment, being connected with so many different people, like musicians, like promoters. Photography is a big deal, and people are finally starting to take it seriously, which is something that has me very excited to keep pushing out more products, more ideas, more creative things, and to get it out there. That's why I'm here, Viral Movements. That's what we're all about. Scharad L Brand on Twitter, Tada Live, The Lioness, and I was corrected last night. It's the DS3, right? The DS3 group. So check us out. We are all over Facebook. We're all over Twitter right now. bit.ly/ViralTV. You can check us out on Ustream right now. So I'll hand the mic back over to Madam Moderator.
Freestyle moderator, actually. GAMface, can you grab the mic? Come quickly. This is a music and entertainment thing. So we follow the card, but we also freestyle a bit. So come catch some camera time, because you're kind of cute.
Thank you very much.
GAMface, tell me who you are, what you've been up to, where you're from, and how you came to Viral Movements in the Bahamas. Face that way.
Well, hello, my name is Aldra Miller, also known as GAMface, GAMface Media, GAMface.com. That's spelled GAMFACE, and I am a video photographer and new media specialist out of Atlanta, Georgia. Started the business actually by accident, but nothing's ever an accident. Everything's destined. I actually started a youth organization called Youth Entertainers Movement, and that sparked my photography career. And as it grew, kind of had to let the youth perish for a minute. But as of this year, we're reactivating, and we'll be doing our seminars and workshops for the teams, and starting in April. So connected with DIRadioCast.com, which is a new media company that I've been working closely with for the last year, and now we have partnered with the Lioness, PJ, and the DS3 group, Tada, and also Scharad, and all of you to bring the viral movement to the Bahamas. So look forward to doing bigger and better things in the future.
Thank you, GAMface. And of course, we're just missing one person from the executive team, which is F. Follow at the F.Life on Twitter. That address gets me every time. But anyway, PJ Douglas Friend, who so aptly introduced our panelist earlier, she is from the DS3 Music and Entertainment Group, and I'm going to allow her to speak a bit about some of the movements that they've been having recently, and then we're going to shout out our sponsors, our media partners, and things of that nature quickly.
Well, the DS3 group has been in existence de facto for about 10 years, and we have recently decided that it is a mission and goal to not only educate the local industry on how to create a marketable product and export that internationally, and the goal always in business, we all do things for love, we do things for passion, we do things because we're great at it. But now, in this day and time, it's about taking that passion and translating that into ROI, return on investment. And one of the things that myself as an entrepreneur, I have I think I'm best known in the local and international community as an event planner, which I did a lot of that at Lioness and Ocean Club for several years, and in my own company, a Design for Destiny events. I feel that when it's all about ROI and return on investment, when it comes to one of my passions, which is music, I would love to see the talent that is homegrown and celebrated and nurtured move into that next phase where you want to get the gratification, you want to see it on TV, you want to listen to it on the radio, you want to buy it in the stores. So one of the mantras and missions of the DS3 group is to educate and to empower that talent, whether it's musicians, songwriters, singers, bands, people who are affiliated with the entertainment industry as graphic artists, photographers, video makers, take that talent and export that internationally.
And I just saw a tweet the other day, within the past 3 days, kind of announcing one of your more recent placements. Can you tell us a bit about that? We're excited about it.
Oh, yes. We have one of our producers, Leonardo Rogers, also known as Sniper. He is out of the S-Type camp and the DS3 camp, and he has got a placement with Alex Christie, who is the Bahamian artist, R&B artist on Rowdy Records.
Rowdy and a Scope.
Rowdy and a Scope, that's South Austin's artist. And he got a placement on a song called Watch It. He's the producer of that track with Alex Christie and Gucci Man. Gucci! So that is just an amazing opportunity. That mixtape is going to be coming out on DJ Green Lantern's introducing that mixtape. So look out for that. We also have another one of our singer-songwriters, Julian Thompson, Julian Believe. I don't know if you're familiar with that single, Believe. That was kind of the graduation wedding song of 2009 and 2010. It became such a sensation. It was getting great airplay in the U.S. Northeast Coast. He is now signed with Truth Entertainment, Rockweiler's management company, and he has some songwriting placements that he's working on Chantel's album. So that's a great Caribbean connection. He's doing some work with 8 contracts and as a songwriter and an artist. So that's just an amazing opportunity for DS3 to see the manifestation and the fruit of that labor.
And Chantel is also an artist from Barbados, signed to Universal. She did a song, so that's pretty hot. I love her. She is on DS3. Do it, girl. So we're going to allow you also to shout out the people who have made viral movements possible. Without the Pelican Bay allowing us to be here, and people of this nature, companies and brands, organizations, this would not have happened. So I want to say personally thanks to particularly the media in the Bahamas, and as well as the corporate entities that come on board and partner with events such as this. It's going to be history. It is history already.
Definitely. Well, before I get into the sponsor thing, I also want to mention one of our PR international panelists, a virtual panelist, Elon Johnson. I omitted to mention her earlier, from Martini Pink Productions. She's a writer and a producer and TV producer and journalist, and she's going to be one of the people who's going to be helping us get the word out virally and about these events in the future. She has held positions with MTV and BT, and she currently has a position with Sony Pictures Entertainment. So I wanted to shout out Elon Johnson of Martini Pink as well, who will be on the Speaking with the Press and panel later. So we have our supporters. I want to thank you again for making Viral Movements Music Seminar a success. We've got Long's Rubber Stamp and Printing Company. We've got Elmet Maritime Agency. Thank you so much. We've got Neptune's Cocktail Lounge here in Port Lucaya. We've got designer Anthea Bullard from Hardcore Collection. We've got the Mango Tree Media. Much shout out to you. We've got Adnell Marine Supply Services. We've got BahamasWeekly.com, which has done an amazing job at thebahamasweekly.com. They have done a wonderful job in getting the word out internationally and locally, and we are just so excited to have partnered with them in this journey.
I think it was the Bahamas Weekly in some full circle, because they were the primary media partner for MUMO, which this was kind of birthed out of. So shout out to Bahamas Weekly, based in Freeport, but taking it to ride the 242.
Definitely. We've got Blue Leaf Global, which is actually going to be one of our panelists. The great thing about Blue Leaf is they're providing financial opportunities through their prepaid debit cards. A lot of the times when we decide we want to take our market globally, we want to move into that, and we don't have a wherewithal with that U.S. address and all of those things to kind of make it happen. The great thing about Blue Leaf is they're introducing to the panel, to the attendees, a prepaid debit card available for all, so I think that is just amazing. DTC, the telco, can't do it without them. Cyclone Entertainment, fabulous. Monster Cable, one of our sponsors. The Islands of the Bahamas, the Ministry of Tourism, we want to thank them, Andre Cartwright, for being much assistance and much information and a great resource during this process. Twist Screens. Twist Screens, this is going to be an amazing opportunity with Twist Screens. The great thing about TwistScreens.com is that all of the tweets that reference viral movements over the course of this weekend will be showcased, much like you see on the screens. It will be showcased in all of the venues that Twist Screens has across the world. In addition to the content, the videos of the local artists that will be performing and highlighted and then showcased. So it's going to be a wonderful opportunity for us to take this movement and complete it full circle. So much love and shout out to Twist Screens.
I'm going to jump in real quick, TJ. A lot of people are on Twitter right now asking for the link to see the press conference. So once again, if you want to log on right now and view the live view stream, the link is bit.ly/viraltv, capital TV. So check it out right now. People are hitting me up on Facebook, are asking me questions on Twitter. So we have the viral movement moving, if I can say that. So we're tweeting, we're getting people want to sign in and actually watch the press conference. So once again, it's bit.ly/viraltv. So go on Twitter, log on, #viralmovement. You can hit any of us up on our various Facebook pages, our fan pages, Scharad Photography, Tada, DS3 Entertainment Group, the Lioness, Africa Allah. So check us out, log on right now. People are logging on. So this is kind of exciting, guys. This is kind of exciting. People ask me, why are you on your laptop typing? But I'm actually tweeting while we're talking. So get online, log on to Twitter, log on to Facebook, bit.ly/viraltv. Hit us up on Twitter, #viralmovement. Thanks.
I want to shout out as well Freeport photographer Linda Wells. She's done an amazing job assisting us and will be covering us this weekend. The Lioness Music Group, of course. E-Life 242 Magazine, Terneille F. who's been a sponsor and very helpful. Can't wait to see that coverage. CSAC and ASCAP, they are PRS performing rights organizations that are going to be providing some valuable information on how to get your money, royalties. We love that. Let's talk that. We've got Club Amnesia, which is going to be hosting the artist showcase and after party on Saturday evening. And we also want to shout out again the MUMO Summit, which is one of the catalysts of this experience. A lot of us were participating, active in that, and we just love to see that moving forward as a part of Cara French last year. And just thank you so much for that, Tada, for being the pebble that started the wave that is now the ocean. So thank you very much. Any questions? Would you like to field any questions at any time about?
Are you guys going to be streaming tomorrow during the conference? Will people not here be able to continue?
Yes. Well, that question, I'll repeat it for the mic. The question is, are we going to be streaming live? Yes. There's two methods that you're going to be able to hit us up. On Ustream, you're going to have the Viral TV link, which is going to be giving excerpts, bits and pieces. It's not going to be carrying the full conference because we're doing a subscription service through at VM, capital V, capital M, Attend Virtual. That's the bit.ly link. That is actually available for people to register and view the entire conference. So it'll be set up where you'll have 6 different seminars where they'll be able to register, receive a username and password, and view the entire seminar that they're registered for. The cost of it is $20 a seminar or $100 for the full day, which gets you the 6 panels, the listening lounge, and the view of the artist showcase online. And the great thing about what we're doing through our our affiliate instant presenter is that we're using webinar technology that they'll be able to visually see the panelists as well as interact, ask questions, type, tweet, and all of that. So it really gives it a nice touch and feel, tangible quality to it. Any other questions?
I think another important thing would be able to allow our subscribers who register online to be able to have access to digital files.
Yes.
So that's they're gonna be able to get the brochure digitally, they're gonna be able to get the notes and the scripts. No, okay.
They can go to the main site, everything, all of the links for everything.
Yes, this is Africa a lot.
You can go to the main site for all of the information. You can register from the main site. You can check out the clips from the event on the video page at the main site, as well as photos. The photo gallery will be up later on this evening, and we'll have photos from the meet and greet as well as clips from the meet and greet. So you guys don't have to remember all of the bit.ly tags, just remember the main website, and then and TJ will give that out. And then you guys will be able to get to everything from there. And also the Twitch stream blog roll will also be rolling there. So as soon as you log on, you'll see everybody that's talking about it.
That's a great point, and a lot of people we know, there may not be on Twitter yet, kind of the next big thing, although it's been the big thing a while, but a lot of people are on Facebook. So once you go to Facebook and you look up viral movements, you get all of the same information, links to the site, links to the virtual registration, you see the blog roll, you see the clips, you see the flyers. So that is a very good resource too that's at our fingertips. So once you go to Facebook, look up viral movements, all the information is there.
Your question? That's online. Shout out to the viewers online.
All right, I see we have some viewers online. Shout out to you guys. If you're typing in the chat, Africa is administrating the Ustream, so she'll probably follow you on Twitter if you're on Twitter, or if you have another address that you want to link up at. And of course, we can ask questions online as well. So if any of our viewers have any questions that they want to address the panel or anybody else, feel free to type that in right now so we can get that rolling. And I know a lot of the Freeport young music scene were asking exactly what viral movements is about, and I'm as layman's terms as it gets. So it's essentially how an artist like Tada or Sami Star or Sosa Man that we are, can relate to at our level in the Bahamas and the well freshness in the month. How we got to the place where we were able to collaborate firstly with media and production houses, photographers, videographers, makeup artists, fashion stylists, and all that stuff. And then from there, we were able to get the imaging together to take our music and our package, our whole product to the world. And of course, the internet, the World Wide Web has been the #1 resource that any independent Bahamian artist or anyone in the entertainment field had access to. 12 years ago when I started, the internet was just kind of taking off. It wasn't really until about maybe the 2000s that you had access to, or you even understood how to navigate the internet. So it was more of I had to go into major studios that had thousands and thousands of dollars of equipment set up and record and spend, however much money each time. Whereas now you have people set up with Mbox and Pro Tools and Logic, and they have whole studios that you can go in and work and write and bounce off of these technologies that have advanced to the place where now everybody could be a recording artist. And back in the day when I released music, everybody was like, oh, you can't, this ain't Bahamian. I'm pretty much trying to say it sounds too good. Now we're at the place where you can get professional tracking. You just need to go to someone like the Lioness, who has done work with some of the greats in the industry, and get the mixing done, and then take it to disc makers and let them do your mastering if you're on a limited budget, and have them press up your material. Go to Scharad, go to Burrows, get your fashion, style, makeup, the whole thing together, and from there you move forward and you set yourself apart from every Joe Blow that wants to be a recording artist. So viral movements is just about speaking, to these main components that make you able to empower yourself as an independent self-release recording artist, or even an inspiring one to catch the attention of someone like a Lioness who might be, you know, seeking talent, or songwriters, or a production team, or whatever the case might be. So definitely, Tada feels this and endorses this. So, you know, if you could take it like money to the bank, y'all should definitely spend a couple of dollars. That's going to save you a lot of dollars and a lot of hassle down the road to register and attend this event, which is happening in the Bahamas. Shout out to 242 Viral Movements.
Okay, currently on the Ustream, we have a question from one of the viewers, DJ Jackson. His question is, how do you guys plan on uniting Freeport and Nassau underground artists from this music seminar? And would this be an annual seminar similar to MUMO? The follow-up question is, just not Freeport and Nassau, but various Bahamian islands.
I had the opportunity to be a panelist, or I don't know, I had to speak to some kids and prefects around the Bahama Islands, and I know that the now Commissioner of Police, they have something set up virtually where they can do conference calling between like 10 different Bahamian islands. So I would like to remember to see if they can implement that with some more events throughout the year as far as the MUMO and Viral Movement. MUMO itself is going to be happening biannually now, so we'll have our main event in 2012. But it's really about you as an individual artist finding your way through and linking with the people in your circle. Like, you have to start where you are. So if you're in NASA, it might make the most sense to find out which producer or which songwriter is on your level at this point in time, and then you guys, you know, collaborate and move forward. Because if you're trying to hit me up, or if you're trying to hit up Scharad and you don't have a budget, or, you know, I'm not really a talent developer person. Like, I would work with people who are already at the stage where they're ready to go. Asami Star, MD, shout out to Tap, Juice Unit, the Tags and Everything Crew, Ronnie Butler, those kind of people. So you have to kind of start where you're at, and it doesn't matter where you are anymore. That's the whole point of this viral movement. And you could be in Freeport, Nassau, and Zuma. You could be in Timbuktu, and you still gonna link up, and you could share files, Skype, email, and record and send the sessions back, and it's really no limits to it. The collab that Ding Dong and City did, they wrote their parts, sent them on to Ding Dong in the States. He recorded his parts, and then the tracks were combined, and boom, you have a collab. So nothing is too difficult with viral movements and internet technologies that are here nowadays.
I totally agree with that. And one of the things is there are a lot of resources that are available to you that are all virtual, that you can interact with to get developed, to find out, get a concrete perspective on where you are. The wonderful thing about the listening lounge that's going to be happening, where we're going to have an opportunity with expert panelists are going to critique songs that are submitted by our upcoming artists. And we have Jenny, just JJ, formerly of 100 Jams, and now up Toronto. She's going to be hosting it virtually from Canada, and we have F. Dot, who's going to be hosting it in person, where artists who are going to be attending virtually and locally are going to submit tracks and get critiques and get honest feedback from the industry where you are. And you have to accept that critique. You know, we all want to think, you know, we're the best, we got it, we're ready. But you want to accept that critique and then take that valuable constructive criticism and then make your product better. And you have some, you know, people like Lioness, you have people like DS3 that you can come to, can evaluate you and put a team together to help take you to that other level. When you talk about that collaboration and sending files, it makes me think in 2007, when S-Types created the song, it was the hit, So Stud, MDs, and Offshore, Shoddy. That video was filmed in 3 places. Offshore never even came to the Bahamas. He was in the video, on the track. At one point, it was just so amazing to see the video footage with him on his iPhone, you know, reflecting off of it in the middle of the video. And he never even hit the spot. It was all filmed there on his phone, emailed in, and he's in the video. So that is the way of the future. It's not all about where you are. Don't let your location be the challenge. Any other questions from the Ustream or from Twitter? Or real life people?
All right, I think that this is going to bring us to a close. So you guys can wrap up. Thank everybody that's online as well.
Definitely, thank you to the Ustream crew, all of you viewing online. Thank you to the Twitter folks and the Facebook folks that are hitting us up and really making it viral. We want to invite you all to watch or participate in the After Party and Artist Showcase, where we'll be having some fabulous performances and appearances. We have Tada, who's going to be starting the show off, introducing everybody. We got Art City, who's going to be hosting the event. We got Raquel Oliver at Lady Melody 242. We got Showtime Shadi, who got his House of Parliament record that just came out. Welcome to the island, welcome to my hood. That's like the joint. Heights as well as BS3 right there. We got Rap Ballet, who did a fabulous job on the viral movement, one of the viral movement theme songs we got. We got Sandy Starr, who's going to be in the building. And that's a $15 cover or free if you're attending the seminar. Doors open at 9 p.m. at Club Amnesia. That is on Saturday night. Viral Movement After Party and Artist Showcase. Can't wait. Twin Screens is going to really do it up big there. And it's going to be an amazing, groundbreaking, life-changing opportunity.
And I want to shout out all the Twitter junkies. You guys know who you are. I call y'all hashtag YoungStars. Y'all keep it popping on Twitter, keep everyone entertained. We started to engage your timelines with viral movements. So y'all can jump on board and just ask questions. What the heck is this viral movement thing anyway? Get people interested. And then just Google it. You'll be able to see what's going on. And if you're into entertainment, even if you're not into music, if you're into entertainment, these are going to be the movements that move the whole industry forward. So I entreat you, I dare you, if you're a writer, if you're a personality, if you just, you're a star, log on and register for viral movements, because the resources that we have available in here in Freeport, the Bahamas, this weekend are really going to be invaluable, and this is history in the making, so we want everybody to be a part of it. No discrimination. And no shade, people, no shade.
We have a last minute question coming in from you gotta call people just to say first. Just Kendra coming in from Nassau, Bahamas. She's asking, what is the purpose of viral movements, and what do you all hope to see happen in the industry within the next 2 to 5 years? I mean, well, I think Tada basically explains all, where we want to close the gap between access for artists, and when I say artists, I mean people of different art forms. So we got music, we got design, whether it's graphic design, fashion design, culinary arts, promotion, entertainment, management, photography, all that good stuff to kind of make people who are interested or want to jumpstart their brand, making it accessible to anybody, providing information and technology to people to help them build and increase awareness to whatever it is that they're doing with regards to their art form, as well as promotion. And I think PJ touched on it already. Lioness, I don't know, Lioness seems to have left the building. But yeah, viral movements is basically geared around the arts and entertainment industry, and to teach people and to educate people, especially artists, on what it is to get your brand out there, how to use new forms of media for promotion and advertising, as well as different types of marketing schemes. Anything that's involved with the arts and entertainment field, that's what viral movements are about. I don't know if Tada or PJ want to touch on that.
Well, from an artist standpoint, because first of all, I'm an artist, songwriter, boss, all that other stuff, corporate and all that. But from the heart standpoint, my vision and hope for the Bahamas is that we eventually get with the program and realize the abundance of talent that, we have in this country. Whether someone is just personable enough to get, 500 fans on Twitter and people just follow them because they talk food all day, whether they're a comedian, whether they're a dancer, whether they're a model, fashion designer, whether they're a recording artist, or music engineer, it doesn't matter. We have an abundance of these people in the Bahamas. And since Sidney Point there, I always finish, I understand how the Bahamas powers that be have missed the ball and haven't created a creative industry, just like we have a tourism industry that's, a force to be reckoned with throughout the Caribbean and the world. And Jamaica and Barbados and Trinidad, they all have a lot more established, functional and, foundational music and entertainment templates in place where they're able to build and, you know, have a sustainable economic, you know, benefits from their entertainers. They respect the entertainers, you know. Entertainers walk into a place and they're like, oh, I don't worry about it, you are such and such, blah, blah, blah. In the Bahamas, we have this thing where everybody feels like we've been suppressed, we've been unable to allow ourselves to take our talents to another level without moving or getting out of the Bahamas. Now, sometimes that's what you definitely got to do, or you might have to move and come back, and, you know, I'm talking for it all the time, I can't lie. But viral movements and Momo are really all about laying the foundation to help create the buzz around the industry that's burgeoning in the Bahamas. Whatever type of entertainer you are, you need to become a part of it so that we can eventually get over this psyche that we can't have models or actors or entertainers or filmmakers come from the Bahamas, because we're doing it, so we want everybody else to get on board. So by the time people keep popping off and doing big things, that we can end up having, you know, the resources that we need to be able to facilitate this in a major sort of way.
Can I ask a question?
Sure, okay.
As a young aspiring artist here, trying to get exposure, what would be...
Hi, Linda Wells, photographer. My question is, as a young aspiring artist trying to get exposure, what would you recommend be the first, let's say, 3 steps that, or you know, advice that you can give an artist to take, and keeping in mind that they won't have much money, you know, when you start off? What would you recommend the first 3 things to gaining exposure?
The first thing is to take it to somebody you respect and who knows the business. Take your product, sing for them. You don't have to have anything officially recorded. Sing for them. It's so much that can be seen from just you singing a rap, and for me, that I could see where you're at, evaluate you, and give you some criticism to point you in the right direction of where you need to go. That's step 2.
Well, step 2 for me would be to use all available resources such as social media, networking sites where you can post your work for free, where you can advertise for free, where you can promote yourself for free, gain new followers, and it's all about numbers and social media sites, because the more people that follow you or that are attached to your, let's say, your artist brand, the more people can see your work, and the more people that see your work, the better chance it is for your brand to be sold. And so that all these, there are so many avenues that are free to use for promotion and advertising that there's no excuse for anybody who is a new artist, an existing artist, or an established artist. Everybody uses these social networking platforms, whether it's Twitter, whether it's Facebook, YouTube, MySpace, Skype, and all of these things are available for free for you to use. And so as an artist, if you want to talk about promotion and advertising, even if you want to start it off that way, then use what's available to you. Use these resources that are free, F-R-E-E, and promote yourself.
Step 3, if you made it past step 1 and they told you, you know, because sometimes people suck really badly and they just don't want to hear it. Sometimes they're resilient enough to get better and do voice training and really work hard and make it, but like you'll have to come back in another year, because after you suck, I don't want to hear you. But once you make it past that point and you get your online fan base together and you got some stuff popping off and people interested and you get that reaffirmation that yeah, you pretty hot, you different. The main thing is be different. Then I would say the third step would be to get your imaging together. Find a way to get a team together. Find someone that believes in you, that you know is gonna like put their head on the chopping block and just promote you. Get someone who can act as a pseudo manager. Get someone who can act as your press contact. Get someone who can act as your street team, and they'll run around and help you promote. Because it's not fun to have to do all this by yourself. Think of it. Alright, and of course, if you're writing songs and releasing material and publishing them, you have to go on to copyrightcreators.com. And instead of like someone called me like 2 weeks ago, said, oh, I'm so like panicked, I need to copyright some stuff, can I consult with you and you tell me how to do this, because I'm so, I'm like, look buddy, go on to copyrightcreators.com, and if you have any kind of sense, you'll be able to figure out what you need to do. Bada boom, bada bing, $5 a song if you register 12, like a bunch at a time, you know, it's too easy, so don't feel overwhelmed, just take your time and listen to critique from people that you actually trust their judgment. Because some people just hate and then they just say, mind you not say. Or who you think you are, just talking about you will be an artist or whatever. Don't mind that. Take criticism from the professionals or from the people who you trust the most, and you know, don't feel dismayed. And if you know you can't do all the legwork yourself, or you don't have the certain skills required to be able to facilitate all the administrative components of your career, find the people around you that are willing to do it for free.
Definitely. Ask the question. In all three of those points, it was about asking and seeking and pooling your resources. And it's interesting that you talked about the legal side too, because a lot of times we're here pursuing our dream and going for it, and we don't protect our interests. So we have this fabulous song and this fabulous thing that's on YouTube and taking off and everything, and we forgot somewhere in the back of our mind to go to our lawyer or go to wherever and protect our information, or we got to do a wonderful collaboration and we didn't get permission to use something, and then they sue us for $2 million, and then you're broke. But everybody knew you, so you got to protect it, so pool your resources. Great question.
I'd like to add to that, one of the things that a lot of people don't do, you know, we talk about artists that have a limited budget. That was the initial question. A lot of the things, people hear these things and they're like, oh, that's going to cost me all of this money. I think it's like $35 to copyright your product. You can do a bulk copyright. You can even do a poor man's copyright where you record your product, you mail it to yourself, and you don't break the seal. So that'll be something temporary that you can do until you can afford to invest in you. And that's one of the other things, that you have to invest in you. You know, we take independent music every day. I go through at least 100 songs a day. And people don't want to invest in themselves. They think everything is supposed to be free. And while there are free things out here for you to kind of develop yourself, when you've already developed yourself, that's when you start investing in you. So if it's a $50 thing or $100 a month that you're putting aside for your product to be seen, then, you know, take that and do that. Invest in yourself.
And then not very many granting institutions that I know of in the Bahamas that do cultural or arts or entertainment grants. But I have to shout out the Endowment for the Performing Arts, who've been with me throughout the start of my career. They also were instrumental in helping to allow me to get scholarships to go off to study music business to Canada. So, you know, the few that do exist, they are tuned in. I think they're waiting for something huge to happen, and I think things like this are the catalyst to really make you aware that things are bubbling under, but Rome wasn't built, you know, overnight. So
another program that supported Julian Thompson as well as Cherise Major in her launch of She's So Major website as a blogger was a self-starter program through the Ministry of Culture. They award Ministry of Youth. They award grants between $1,000 and $5,000 to if you're under 30 to young people in order to facilitate getting something started and investing in your business. So that's a great idea. As well as one of the things we had a Twitter comment, which was I felt a local artist felt that he was not getting any play on local radio because he felt that he was being banned. And I found it very interesting, so I researched it a little bit, and I spoke to the station director, Eric Ward, at 100 Jams, and we had a general conversation, not specifically about this artist, but the concept that people feel, why am I not getting played? Why do I listen to the shows that's only 3 people? Part of it is quality. If you have a great song, great product, great lyrics, but you recorded it in a horrible place and you didn't mix it or master it, and it cannot sound when played next to an Usher record, the audio drops or the levels aren't there, then they cannot play it on the radio. They could jam it in your car and it could be fabulous, but if your quality is below par and their levels are not there, and Lioness can speak to that as well as a person who owns a studio, you have to get it mixed and mastered in a proper facility so that it can be played alongside Usher, and the station doesn't get complaints to say, how come I couldn't hear that one song? Why is it giving me, my radio is buzzing when I hear it? And if you have a product and you want to put it on local radio, why is it that you have not reached out to the station managers and introduced yourselves and brought your pictures and brought your product and said, hi, this is my name, I am this artist, and I would like to be, played.
So now we'll speak about that at the panel, speaking with the press. So you guys check us out tomorrow, February 5th.
Can somebody list off all the panels again so that exactly when they register, what they're gonna have access to, because I think that's important. And again, the link to find Viral Movement's main website where you can register is,
Well, I think we're shouting them out from the Facebook link. You can hit it on Facebook, or you can
As
hit
of
it
tomorrow,
on,
it won't be there, so the
Okay.
main site.
the main site is
Viral,
dot-
bit.ly,
bit.ly
//
viral
Viral movement, capital V,
with rest lowercase.
yeah.
you can type that in the chat window, so. people-
Yes, we will be tweeting it. Make sure you follow the hashtag viral movement if you are on Twitter or on Facebook. Look for the viral movement, search viral movement, and all of the links for everything will be there. We will also have it, if you guys are in the streets in Freeport, it's all over the TV screens, viral movements on the Twitch screen.
So that's Viral Movement Music Seminar, Saturday, February 5th, 10 a.m. is the first panel, What is New Media? 11:15, The Business of Music. 1:15, Creating a Brand. 2:15, Speaking with the Press. 3 o'clock, Digital Distribution. 4 o'clock, Live Performances and International Bookings. 5 o'clock, The Listening Lounge. And 9 o'clock, the After Party and Artist Showcase. So in order to register, you should be here in person at 8 o'clock a.m. at Pelican Bay Conference Center in order to register and get sorted out for the 10 o'clock start of the session, which will be streaming live and available online.
All right, thank you guys for coming out. Don't forget this evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be live at Neptune's Bar Lounge, Cocktail Lounge, Neptune's Cocktail Lounge at the Marketplace. But you can also catch us right here on Ustream. That's right, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Rock City will be in the building along with CL from DigiWax and DJ Aries and a host of other representatives from the Bahamas. Join us, the Platinum 7. Deuces.
Could we get a group shot of you guys, of the panel, and our lovely, voice here?
Golden voice.
Golden voice, I want to